I fell in love with 3 brothers at the same time, but as long as I could marry one of them, I thought my life would be complete. Yet none of them ever truly cared for me. In their eyes, I was nothing more than a joke to toy with. The eldest sent me a cold message, told me to meet him at the registry office. I waited from 9 a.m. until nightfall, but he never showed up. The second said, if I could find the ring hidden in the garden, he would marry me. So I knelt in the dirt and dug with my bare hands until all 10 fingers were bleeding, unaware that there was never a ring to begin with. The cruelest was the youngest. At his birthday party, he said, if I smeared cake on my face to entertain the guests, he would marry me. So I naively covered my face in cream, smiled for photos with them, not knowing I looked like a clown to everyone else. But that photo of the 4 of us I kept for 16 years, because at the age of 5, my father sent me to their family as a pawn in an arranged marriage. When I grew up, I was told to choose one of the brothers to marry, so I gave them all my gentleness, risked my life to save them every time they were in danger. But in the end, they all fell in love with a scheming woman and humiliated me in front of everyone, said they would never marry someone like me. That moment shattered my heart. One day, I overheard them, openly mocking me, revealing the entire plan to toy with my feelings. That night, I cried until dawn. When I finally woke up from the fantasy, I chose the only man in their family who had never married their youngest uncle. The old madam was silent for a long time after hearing my request, then agreed to ask him. To my surprise, he accepted without hesitation. Our wedding was set for 7 days later. When I returned home, the housekeeper told me he had already sent over a gift. It was a priceless wedding home. For the first time, I felt the warmth of respect. Then I received an invitation to an auction. To thank him, I decided to buy a gift as a wedding present in return. But the next day, as soon as I arrived at the venue, I was targeted by that scheming woman. Just as I was about to sit, someone yanked the chair out from under me. I fell hard. My hand was sliced open by broken glass. Blood flowed everywhere. I looked up and realized the whole thing was planned by her and the brothers together. Before I could get up, cold wine was dumped over my head. I was soaked and humiliated. The crowd burst into laughter. I had become their entertainment once again. When the brothers learned I would be marrying in 6 days, they questioned me angrily, demanded to know who I was marrying. The second brother even warned, if I dared marry someone else, I'd suffer worse than today. I replied coldly that the man I was marrying wasn't any of them, but they laughed, thought I was just trying to provoke them, told me to give up the act. I ignored them. At the auction, I fell in love with a luxury watch and spent $100 million to win it. The scheming woman saw it and hatched a plan. She pretended to feel unwell, sent the brothers to buy her pads, then came over to me, praised the watch and asked for a closer look. I didn't want to engage, but she blocked my way, mocked me, said I'd be giving it to the young masters anyway, so she might as well help choose. When I told her the watch wasn't for them, she instantly flew into a rage, snatched it, and smashed it to the ground. That was the last straw. I slapped her hard, and just as I raised my hand again, the 3 brothers returned. She immediately ran into their arms, pretended to be pitiful, said it was an accident. They comforted her, said the watch was meant for them anyway, so it didn't matter